first class passenger.
Hello everyone, welcome to a Toronto vlog. I'm Jamie Con, and so Jeff and I left New York this morning at 8 a.m. We flew out of LaGuardia. We got to the airport at 5:40, and it took me about I honestly like 10 minutes to get through security, and it took Jeff an extra 10, 12 minutes to do not TSA pre-check. And LaGuardia, like, it was cracking at 5:40 in the morning. So it is big and there were a lot of people, but it felt efficient. And then our flight with American was very quick, 2 hours. There weren't any screens on the flight, but we both napped on the way here. And now we're here. We actually took a taxi cab from the airport, and our driver, he drove like a New Yorker. He used to live in New York, and like he knew how to drive very efficiently, and he was like tour guiding us at the same time. For example, he was pointing out this building on the freeway that had like the largest mural, and he's like, "Look, let me show you." And mind you, we're in traffic, and he went so that we could see the mural. So that being said, we took his number, and we'll probably call him to pick us up to go to the airport. So we're here in Toronto because Jeff has a work thing to do. And at the time, I was kind of like, should I tag along? Should I not tag along? And last minute decided to tag along because I was like, yeah, you mean, what else am I doing? I have the time. But turns out that this week is my last week of fun employment. And I go back to work on Monday. So it kind of worked out that we're here for one like last hurrah for me, and then back to work on Monday. So Jeff is already off working. He's going to be gone for most of the day. So I am going to be exploring today by myself, a solo travel day. We love it. I visited Toronto for the first time in 2016. I was actually working out here for 3 weeks, but we were working on the outskirts of the cities. But I don't think we did, or at least I don't remember exploring like downtown too much, except for pretty much the CN Tower. So it'll be a fresh adventure. Comment down below if you have like Toronto recommendations. Also, today has like really nice weather. I thought it was gonna be like rainy like it was in New York when we left, but it's actually quite sunny. There are clouds rolling in, so I think it will rain as forecasted tomorrow and Saturday when we leave. So I need to get out there and take advantage of the sunshine that we have. But first, let's do a quick room tour. We are at the Sheraton Center Hotel in Toronto, or downtown Toronto, I should say. And we had booked just a standard room, but because of like Marriott points, we got upgraded to like a higher floor with like a nicer view. And we do have a view of the Toronto sign right outside. So here's the room, king bed, great. Let me take you to the window. And then we'll zoom in there. So there's the Toronto sign. I definitely want to get a picture with Jeff out there. And now check out the wall art. Canada stamp. We've got a full-length mirror, hello. Closet, hung up our jackets already. And then the bathroom, hairdryer plugged in. And this brand of products. Also, the bathroom has a nice photo of a clock. So that's the room. Let's go outside. Fit check in the elevator. Pants are from Costco. Tank top is from Old Navy. Sweater is from Pop Flex. And my boba keychain from the Lineage pop-up. So here's the lobby. Super pretty, and there's actually a waterfall outside. So let's check that out. Here's the base of it. So through this entrance, I'm actually at the top of that waterfall we saw earlier, and then there's another little one behind me. Ooh, it's so pretty here. So there were two waterfalls, the one we just saw, and then there's one level up right here behind me. And then there are stairs to go outside to the street. Revision, those stairs do not lead to the street. It's just more garden area in the hotel. So I'm gonna go out the way I came. So I'm getting the lay of the land, just walked down Queen Street. I'm navigating myself over to get some food at this place called Eats Manila. I just looked up nearby Filipino and it sounded good. So it was a 12-minute walk from the hotel and we're almost there. This is a cool building. So I had passed the restaurant and I realized it must be in this food hall. But we're across the street from the Ontario College of Art. OCAD, I don't know what the D stood for. building is so cool. We stumbled into a food hall. Hold please while I find the Filipino restaurant. I had a tocino sandwich. So it's basically a tosilog with egg, tocino, and then like lettuce. But there was just no rice, it's bread instead, which sounded interesting. I kind of wish I got the rice now, but I've just been craving tocino. Hey everyone, I'm back in my room now. So, I mean, I didn't go far, I just walked in a little like circle around the Sheraton. So a few things. One, I went to a store called Winners to look for like a dress that I can maybe wear next month for a bachelorette party. No luck, no winner there. It's owned by the same company who owns TJ Maxx, Marshalls, and Home Goods. So it's kind of the same inventory. Two, the buildings feel like this hotel and like the buildings, they're massive and they feel massive. It's not that like New York buildings aren't also tall. It's just because it's so squished together. I don't know, it all kind of feels like one. Versus here, the buildings are kind of spread out. So it's like, I'm just like, whoa. And I also walked around near the art university and I told Jeff I wanted to go back to a pub that's over there because it's called the Village Idiot Pub. But then he told me that the office has extra tickets for the Blue Jays game tonight against the Tampa Bay Rays. So I am in a quick outfit change, so it's a little less cash. And I mean, I didn't expect it, but I hoped for it. And I brought my hat. They're not playing the Dodgers today, but you know, just representing as a baseball fan that I am. So I'm excited. We're gonna go to the baseball game. That does mean that my solo day has been cut short, but that's all good. So I'm just charging up my phone for a little bit and then I have to like take essentials only. I'm not gonna take the DJI Osmo Pocket 3 into the stadium because I'm never sure if I can bring them. So I'm just gonna get my essentials, put it in my pocket. Yeah, but I'm gonna pocket one of these tote bags and bam, and then later I'll have a purse when we get out of the stadium. Look at this guy. It's so bright. I'm glad I have this hat because it's so bright. It's like not cold at all. There's the stadium and the CN Tower, La Tour CN. This dome is open. Okay, we are looking for gate number 11. Found it, gate 11. Pretty cool. Smells like popcorn right as you walk in. Woo, look at the stadium. So we're sitting here in 135. And here's the field. Third base. Yay, Tiger! Okay, so our seats are pretty great. Third base, very close. Gotta love that corporate money. Thank you so much. Free for me. And look, the bullpen. So Jeff and I are currently exploring the stadium. We're looking for some draft beer for him, and I just want to see the stadium, and I cannot wait to come back for a Dodger game. How's your beer? Tell the vlog.
Pretty good.
Pretty good? I'm saying goodbye to Jeff for a little bit and I'm gonna explore the stadium. So I'm at the WestJet flight deck and there's a freaking arcade here with the basketball hoops. Alright. So I texted Jeff and hopefully he'll come up here so we can play some basketball. So should I get this Blue Jays hat? Okay, so now I'm walking up the ramp and it's going from 200 to 500. Feels a little steep. This was unintentional exercise, but we welcome the walk. Uh, I'm losing my breath. It's steeper. Like that looks steep, right? Yeah. A little bit of unplanned exercise here at Rogers Center. Okay, we made it to the 500 level. Now we are here at the Corona rooftop patio. And it's a party though. Let's see this. Cool, actually. Okay, so 500 has like a lot of like games, activities, photo ops, and I consider this recon for when I come back here for a Dodger game. Now I know the stadium a little better, you know, like we'll figure out where we want to sit. I think these are really fun. And we got little working stations for your meetings. Actually, I like this hat better. I definitely agree. Heinz ketchup is the best. I'm like one-handed with my phone. Reminder to self, get some ketchup chips while I'm here. It's a very good hot dog. Also, their 50-50 game is currently at 301,000 Canadian dollars, and it's only the bottom of the fourth. That's 216,272 US dollars. Dodger Stadium, where you at? Wait, I see. It's not just for today. The jackpot for 12 days. So, that's fine. It just seemed so large for one day. You can buy a bottle of wine here? What? Give me a break. Give me a break. Break me off a piece of that Kit Kat bar. Ten out of 10.
Like real
Okay. At the bottom of the souvenir cup.
Come back.
It's showing that there's people up there.
There's one, three slices right at the mall.
Across from the stadium is this Toronto Railway Heritage Center, and they've got a bunch of trains. Cool. Oh, go car. This is their transit, the GO train. And then we're gonna grab a drink at Steam and Whistle Brewing. There's a whole little train depot. It's so cute. And the tap room is this way.
Go Blue Jays.
They lost.
Go Blue Jays, hey? Yeah, I know.
Okay, try your beer and tell me how it is.
I like it. It's like a light Pilsner.
This is a seltzer with watermelon, lime, and a hint of mint. It's like chugga 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 choo choo. Flag waving, nice. Making note of egg prices. $6 Canadian, or organic for $9 Canadian. That's less than $7 for a dozen, so not bad compared to America, I guess. I'm in the chips section, looking for some ketchup chips, but a specific brand. Oh my gosh, but they have the Kit Kat bar, and I'm gonna have another one tomorrow. And they have the Lay's ketchup, and they have like a Cheetos ketchup. That might be fun to take home. Back in the room now, and I realized something. It's almost 8 o'clock, and the sun has not really begun to set yet. It's a long day. Also, these windows are dirty. I did not realize that earlier. I don't know if you can hear it, but there are bells somewhere ringing outside because now it's 8 o'clock. So yeah, it's been a fun day. It feels like it's been a long day because we got up at 4:30 a.m. to make our flight this morning, but got in. I did a little bit of solo travel. Jeff did a little bit of networking, and then we both got to go to the Rays game. And then after we went to Steam and Whistle Brewery and then walked around, I saw a statue from a familiar artist that I know from New York. And I also saw that Come From Away is playing at one of the theaters, and I love Come From Away. It's such a heartwarming story, and I worked at that show the most when I was in COVID compliance. So the plan is to rest and reset. And then we do have like a drink voucher for the hotel downstairs. And I'm sure we'll want dinner after the little nap. So see you later. It's 9 o'clock and the sunlight has not completely left. I think it's because we're further north in the world. So, you know, the north. So the days are just long. So we ended up back at Village Idiot Pub and got some food. We got poutine with pulled pork and Hungarian goulash. Both were delicious. And it was too dark to see anything, but here it is anyway. The more I look at this building, the more I love it. It just baffles my mind how it's like standing. Like, what? What? Good architecture there, good architecture and good art design to make it look so pretty. Anyway, we're walking back to the hotel now and we're just gonna call it a night. So see you tomorrow. Good morning, everyone. It's our last full day in Toronto and I'm starting off this morning at the Sheraton pool. It's cool because half of it is covered and the other half is outside. And it looks like, I mean, it's definitely colder this morning and it might have rained. It's like dripping. So we're in for a colder day, but I'm starting it off with a swim. The pool is heated. Yeah, I brought my goggles and a swim cap to see how competitive I am. There are other people swimming laps, but let's go check it out. I think I am going to put the swim cap just because the Cara collagen treatment that I had done in the Philippines back in March is still working. And I don't know, I just don't want the chlorine to interact or mess things up like that. So let's cover the hair in the pool. This is from the 2018, I think, Nautica Triathlon. Is that what it says? So I went to the sauna and then I showered after the pool. And the pool was like very nice. It's heated, but not like hot tub heated. It's just not freezing, frigid cold. So because it was a cold morning, I was still a little bit cold until I got used to the water. And I just like floated around and like was leisurely just swimming. You know, there was a dedicated area if you were just doing laps. So it was a shared lap pool. And so I would just like swim but not do a full lap until I finally decided, okay, I'm gonna do a full lap. I did do one lap. So I went from one end of the pool to the other end of the pool. And oh my gosh, I was so tired after that. I don't know how those guys were like just going all morning. And they were at the pool swimming laps before I arrived. And then I left and they were still going. So kudos to the athletes. So now I'm showered, ready for the day. Jeff is getting ready. But I did pop out to get some coffee for him and tea for me from Tim Hortons. I got the steep tea, so there's no bag. It's already been there. It is a little bit bitter. Like maybe I should have put sugar in this one. But it's pretty bitter. Like I didn't put any sugar. So it's a good thing I have my honey cruller. Yum. It's like this definitely needs sugar, and this is so sweet. It definitely needs like this tea. So it's a perfect combo. There we go. Yeah. I feel balanced now. So I figured this is like a good light snack to hold me over for a little bit. We are going to go to the Distillery District for lunch. So we'll get a little bit outside of this downtown radius that I've been in and then explore a bit more of Toronto today. Also, I don't know if you can see, but I have this like line here, and I'm convinced it was from when I had my swim cap on, but it's been here all morning. It's been like 2 hours and it hasn't gone away yet. Like, it's gonna go away, right? Like, oh, look at it. But when I do this, it like perfectly like works. So do I just have this now as a wrinkle? I don't know. So now we are next door at Pure Spirits because I wanted some seafood to eat. So we only had a drink at the last place, and now we're gonna eat some seafood, and we are gonna order some grilled fish tacos, East Coast clam chowder, and crab poutine to share between the two of us. And I got a Hugo Spritz, which has Saint Germain, Bellino, and soda. And Jeff, what beer did you get?
India Ale House Instigator IPA.
Cheers.
Toronto, yeah.
This is the West Coast. Ooh, very good. Just rings the ocean. And now I'm gonna have the East Coast, and Jeff is gonna have the West Coast. He puts hot sauce on his. Cheers. Which one did you like better?
That one.
Yeah, the West Coast is the winner for this one. That was the Royal Miyagi, mildly briny, creamy, sweet, and with a prominent organic, oceanic flavor. Okay, I'm gonna start with the clam chowder. Ooh. It's not like creamy and stuff like a New England clam chowder. It's got quite a bit of things. Cheese. Ooh, yeah, I can taste the crab. It's very different than yesterday's pulled pork. I'm not a fan of pickled red cabbage in general, but it does kind of balance the whole taco out. And last stop, the distillery. All right, everybody, the whiskey drinks at the distillery like knocked me out. I took a nap for 2 hours, and then we looked out our window and we saw that there's a little market happening here by the Toronto sign. So we're finally walking across the street to go take our picture and check out the market. But right before we walked out here, we actually had complimentary drinks at 43, which is the bar inside the Sheraton, and they were delicious. I had a melon cocktail that was just like really sweet and fun. So this is the Halal Bites Festival. We got live entertainment, vendor booth, and tons of food. Thank you so much! And I got my Sailor Moon crochet. It's so cute. Oh wait, It's not Sailor Moon, it's Usagi, because she's not transformed, and she's a little bunhead, meatball head. So, fun fact, I came to Toronto 10 years ago for work, and we ice skated here on this lake, and when we ice skated, there was no Toronto sign. So I'm like, yeah, I've been here before, but I don't remember the sign, and it's because, like, wow. The inside is cool. It's like an atrium. It's like happening in here. There's a lot of people. It makes me wonder, when did mall culture die in America? Because when I was a teenager, I loved going to the mall. And now nobody goes to the mall. And all these malls are shutting down in America. And yet, here in Canada, this mall is like happening. In Philippines, malls are life. So I don't know. Comment down below on what your thoughts are on malls. So many cute dresses in here. Look at this blazer. Oh my gosh, this blazer. We're inside Hot Topic because I couldn't resist. Okay, so I'm gonna go in here because I love blue. I saw this shirt and also I realized this is Aeropostale. Okay, so I didn't buy anything from the mall because it was like $7.50 and Jeff was like, we gotta go watch the game. So then we head over to like King Street to try to watch the game, but the Toronto Maple Leafs are playing tonight and hockey is live here in Canada. So it like just seemed impossible to find a bar that was also playing the next game and on top of the hockey game. So I like scrambled and I like Googled NBA because they have a team here, Toronto Raptors. So like there's gotta be like a Raptors bar or something. And I found a restaurant, it's called NBA Courtside, here by the water. So it's like a lovely area and they're definitely playing the Knicks game. So win. Phew. Now the Knicks just have to win tonight. And Filipino Jalen Brunson, Jeff Brunson right here.
Yes.
Order the Philly pie and then just regular poutine so that we can compare all the flavors that we tried. Thank you. Lead at the half. We are in fact trying to Toronto Maple Leafs game here too. Don't get it twisted under the board. The Knicks won and Toronto forced a game 7. Successful night for sports.
Waterfront?
Sure. And we're ending the night lakeside. Look at that. There's no restriction to the water. Wild. I got my Kit Kat ice cream bar again.
As many roll bags in the overhead as possible. So your bag, your knapsack, your purses, put those underneath, see in front of you. Passports and boarding passes, please.
Hey everyone, we're at the Toronto airport and we got here about 9:45 a.m. So you do security and then you do US Customs. So that's all taken care of. When we land in New York, we're good to go. However, our flight has been delayed because it's pouring rain now. So it worked out that it didn't rain. I'm like looking at Jeff in the back. It worked out that it didn't rain while we were visiting, but it's pouring rain now. And our flight got delayed an hour almost, so not too bad of a delay. But we're heading home soon. It was a quick trip. It was actually kind of a last-minute trip, but thank you so much for watching this vlog. Comment down below what your favorite parts were, and I'll see you in the next time. I'll see you next time.